to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium, and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck up. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the North Carolina Tar Heels taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Robinson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Powers through the defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Dyer. Got his man. Smashes through the tackle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Now improvising. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Wilson will throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Spins away from the defender. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Now they'll run the draw. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Touchdown, UNC! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wilson to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Harris.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Tar Heels are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got a chance. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He'll do it himself. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Dyer. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground. Knocked out at the 28-yard line. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Rousseau. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Savage. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
It'll be third and long. Wilson will throw. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Pena. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Pulls it in. It's Pena. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll try to do it himself. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pena. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Catch in the middle. It's Ware. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to get in the way, and he cannot. The sack, and time has run out in the first half. They passed on a field goal attempt, and they'll get Zippo. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. trying to impose their will with the run. He's past the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires left. Makes the grab. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wilson to pass. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. The short hands. It's Robinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Makes the grab. It's Rhodes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Turns it on in midfield. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
A third down try for the offense. Wilson will throw. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What a cut. Now he's loose. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The short hands. It's Ware. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wilson to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Mills. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Savage. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And some room to work. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rousseau.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Rousseau. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Wilson will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down in the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
The Tar Heels backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wilson to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Huge long sideline. Offense is stopped. There may be a turnover on that play.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. There he goes. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well, then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.